Okay, what's going on, guys, and welcome. As you can see, this is the beautiful new game that just released on Steam that is called Ylands. Now, I'm going to be giving you guys a bit of a sort of guided playthrough slash tutorial of how this game goes, what you should be focusing on, and what you should be picking up. Now, I will say that the important things to worry about are cotton, clay, basically flint and stone and wood. That is basically the only things that you want to be carrying around in your inventory, at least at this point in time. Now, this is interesting. I've never spawned in a place where you have immediately access to a cave. That is rather interesting. I'm going to pick up a glowing mushroom just to have it in my inventory, because the way that this game works is to unlock crafting recipes, you basically have to collect items. Once you have all the items in your inventory necessary to craft an item will be available in your crafting tab. That is how you unlock new crafting recipes, by simply having all the materials required at one point in time. They don't have to be at the same time in the inventory. You just have to have had them at one point for them to count as being in your inventory. Now, also, I'm pretty sure this is a banana tree, so I might come back to chop this down if that is indeed the case. I'm gonna pick up some pineapple just to have some food until I can manage to craft myself a crossbow, or oh, this is clay. I'm fairly certain that this is clay. So that is rather nice. Let's walk up to a tree. Oh, we have bamboo, guys. This is going to be a good world, I can already tell you, because this has all that I want right off the bat. So this is good signs right here. So let's walk up to a tree and let's see. Let's craft something real quick. So I want to craft an axe, but let's make some rope. I think 3 should be enough, at least for now. I might make one of these just so I can start heading into making a bowstring thing to light things on fire. But let's pick up that. Let's pick up this stone right here. Let's pick up this flint. Boars are not aggressive. They are herbivores, I think. Pretty much how the game classes them. So let's see now. Let's craft myself one of these. Also, I guess I could craft myself a knife. That's gonna come in handy. I wanna remove all of these things from my tab. I don't want any of these on here except maybe the hay, but I'll put the hay somewhere like here. This is what I usually do. So let's put my there, and I don't really need to have the knife on, but I guess I'll put it here for now. So let's chop down a tree, and then once we chop down the tree, we're gonna get some logs. We're gonna get some sticks, sap. We're gonna get everything that we basically need, at least for right now. There we go. I hit the crab. I was trying to get the carapace. With 3 carapaces, you can make a crab helmet, I think. I'm not sure entirely if it needs something else on top of the carapaces, but hey, I might as well pick it up. It looks kind of funny. So there we go. Always pick up the seed so you can replant trees later on. Wooden pieces, logs. There we go. Very beautiful. These palm trees seem to not give me bark, which I find bark to be annoying, because the only good thing that bark can do for you is it can help you to light fires inside of forges, inside of furnaces, inside of things like that, because basically you need to feed fuel to a stove, and then you can light it on fire. You cannot light it on fire simply by putting the flint inside of it. You need a fuel source, obviously. So I'm going to be grabbing some feathers along the way, because I do need those. Also, grab this quinoa, because these can be used to make bread. I know it might not look like that, but trust me that you can use them to make bread. So planting a lot of these is going to be something that it's rather useful for you to have that set up at some point relatively soon in your survival. I can drop that. I don't need that. So see, with this, if I inspect it, you can see that it gives me grass and it gives me the seeds. One plant gives you 3 seeds. So if you pick up one plant, you can plant 3 back. So this is why I took the seeds. I'm going to put them down here in my inventory so I don't lose them. I'm going to do the same with these cotton plants. These are important things that I'm going to be placing down around my house. But because I don't have a house quite yet, I'm not going to be worrying about that. So what else can I do? If I go into my crafting tab and I go all the way back here, you can see that I have stone crossbow bolts and stone arrows. Also, a herb bag is something that you do want to craft at some point. We'll go into that a bit later though. So let's craft, I think, 2 more of these at least. Okay, so I need a couple of more sticks. I need to get some flint. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna craft myself a okay, there we go, stone pick. So I need to pick up a few more stones, not a problem. There's one right over here, so we can walk over and pick this one up. And we need a few more sticks, not a problem. We can either pick them off the ground, or we can... Oh, pick this one up as well. This one's also important. This one's going to be important for crafting yourself some healing potions. I had to think about that for a second, make sure I wasn't saying something stupid by accident, because I do tend to do that if I'm not paying attention to what I'm thinking about, because honestly this game is a bit complicated. There are quite a few things that you need to keep track of. If you don't, you'll basically regret it later on. That's kind of how that works. So let's pick up that, and smash that down. There we go, easy. Okay, so let's cut down 1 more tree, and then we should have enough to maybe craft ourselves some nice things very, very soon here. I'm thinking for this first episode, it's going to be enough to go for about, what I would say, about half an hour, I think, should be enough to get the basic tools and things ready for us to use. So pick up those things, there we go. Like I said, go into your inventory and break these down, because you want to have seeds rather than anything else, because the seeds, as you can see, 6 when I only had 2, 15 when I only had about 5, I think, right? Yeah, 5. So let's go back into our crafting tab. And now if we select tools, you'll see all these beautiful tools that we can craft. The one that we want to craft now is this stone pick. Stone pick is going to be useful for mining the ground. Now, if I go back onto my general tab here, you can craft some poles. I highly recommend you craft at least a couple of these. Because I think now with that, if we go back into our tools, as you can see, we have the shovel and the spade, which are basically tools that terraform the land. So I'm already going to craft this nice little shovel here. And basically the thing that I have my eyes set on is this wooden crossbow. So let's craft a few more poles, making sure to be in the general tab, because if you have one of these selected and you start typing, it's only going to show you relative things within the subclass here. So craft a few more of these, just like that. And now I can craft myself that crossbow there. Go back into this section and check. So I need sticks and I need a piece of flint. Okay, so now as I was saying, I'm going to equip my pick here on my inventory. I'm going to put my tools in one line so that I have them visible. I always keep my crossbow on the 9 slot. You can do whatever you want. It's honestly down to preference, but this is the way I prefer to have them set up so that I can actually see them. So let's flip that around. I always put my shovel on my 8 slot, and I'll keep my food up here on the 7 slot. Okay, so now let's select the pick. As you can see, there's an X on the ground. That is where you'll be mining. So you just start hitting, and there you go. You've hit clay. Good job. This is one of the beginning things that you're going to need to set up some of your more important crafting stations, I would say, because clay is definitely going to be very, very helpful, especially if you get a sizable amount at the beginning. You basically need about 20 to 25 to set up the 2 crafting stations that are going to be essential for you to progress into the Iron Age, as people I've seen them call it that. But basically, if you want to start crafting iron, you're going to need clay to make a kiln and a smelting furnace. I think that's what it's called. But at any rate, getting as much of this as possible right now so I don't have to worry about it later. I'm basically going to try and empty out this clay deposit, see how much clay we have to work with. Because we can also use clay to build, but you can also use stone, and I think stone is a bit more plentiful and cheaper to build than with clay bricks. So I'm going to be using primarily stone and wood. Also because wood is something that you can always replant and have essentially an infinite supply even on your beginning island. It's not that much of a problem to have a decent amount of resources. But one thing that I'll give you guys a bit of a warning on, if you dig into the ground and you tame a horse, yes, you can tame horses. I think you can tame different pets as well. They're not available at this point in the game, but they will be, because in the store section of the game, you can buy skins and things. Obviously, you do get quite a few of these free, but there's some of them that you have to pay these, like, you know, Ylands coins. I'm not going to buy any. You get a decent amount. Okay, so we need to eat. Let's make sure that we eat that pineapple. Basically, just like a traffic light, you have 3 stages of hunger. You have green, which is not hungry. You have yellow, which is I am hungry, and you get into the red, where you are starving. If you stay in the red too long, you're going to start losing health, and you're basically going to die of starvation. It's pretty self-explanatory. Anybody that plays games for any length of time should know this, because it's how every game works. It's a standard mechanic, and it's a standard mechanic in survival games, so it shouldn't be a problem for you guys. Now, this is actually a ton of clay. I'm quite happy that I found this. This is going to be my clay for quite a while. I'm not going to need to go and find more, at least for the beginning sort of month in the game. And I'm talking about month as in game days. That is quite a long time, because as you can see, we have 160, which is a lot. Oh, pardon me, we have 218, so we have a lot. We don't need any more. Now I can worry about going and finding some. Oh, there's more over there, by the way. I can see more clay here. I'm pretty sure that's clay, because it looks the same. Flint has a bit of a how should I say that? It has a bit of a lighter towards beige color than this. This is more towards brown. Hopefully, if I get lucky, there's a vein of flint nearby, so that I can actually start crafting myself some arrows. There is iron, by the way. I just saw iron. There's also iron over here, incidentally. So this is actually quite nice. I found quite a bit. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start crafting some arrows right now. So let's see. I still need some sticks. Okay, that's not gonna be too difficult, actually, because not only can I find them on the ground just like this, but you can also chop down trees to get them. Obviously, I suppose it depends on the trees that you're chopping down, but for the most part, you should be able to get them relatively easily. So let's pick up some more cotton. Like I said, cotton is very good because you use it to make yarn, and then from yarn you can make cloth. You can also make leather, but I don't think we need to be worrying about that, at least not right now. So let's get a few more of these flint pieces. Let's get that cotton if we can. Go into first person, you press C. I can't access that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this bush down by attacking it, and then I'm going to pick up the cotton plant and get some sticks in the process. It is a win-win. Okay, so let's pick that up, let's kill this crab. There we go, pick up his carapace and some meat. Do the same for this one, kill that guy. Okay, so now let me look. I think I can, yeah, so I can craft a crab helmet. You just need a knife and three carapaces. You can craft that, go into your inventory, put it on your head, and you look quite scary, I would honestly say. Now, I've noticed a glitch with this this character model. It doesn't happen with the other one, but this guy, when you put a helmet on, his hair kind of goes over his eyes. I don't know why that's happening, but I mean, it is what it is. We need some defense, so I'm gonna have to basically deal with it and just ignore the glitch, the mesh texture pop-in glitch issue that's going on, because it's not really that important. So let's break these down for the seeds, and there we go. There's the other one. Break that one down. These palm trees are probably going to be really good because they don't give me that much junk, so yay. Okay, now, what am I going to do? I need some more sticks, right, to make arrows? Let me check. Okay, no, so I can make my first batch. Okay, there we go. Boom. So, now, if I go into my crossbow, now, you need to load it, or it would load automatically if you start firing, but what I'm going to do is, where is that pig gone? Aha, okay, so they're there. Okay, so you hold to aim. There we go. And you want to not miss, because you cannot pick them back up if you miss. Oh, and I missed. Okay. So, these guys are annoying to hunt down because they run away. I would honestly recommend that you guys hunt predators, because predators charge at you to try and kill you. These things do not do that, and I'm missing horribly. I'm used to the bow, in all honesty, rather than this, but this is better because it doesn't have a draw time. Why am I lagging so badly? Holy hell. My FPS is going down a lot in this area. There we go, and one more should do the trick. There we go. Now, once you've killed these things, if you walk over, you get hide, and you get meat. Meat is probably the best thing when it comes to food, because if you eat one piece of meat, that is going to satisfy your hunger for quite a long time. Basically, it does it for about like half a day to a day, which is a long time in game. You can easily get more food in that time. All you need to do is craft some more arrows, and then you'll be fine. All you have to do is not miss like I just did, which was embarrassing, but nevertheless, it was an unfortunate accident that kind of just happened. So let's pick up some more sticks and grass and things for potions. We're gonna make a pretty big garden. I like to make a nice looking sort of like farm outside of my house, which I think we're probably even gonna be using this area to build our house. It depends. As you saw, there's a cave next to my spawn point, but there's also probably going to be a pre-built house somewhere along this place. I think maybe what I should have done is I should have marked down the place where my spawn point was, but because I mined out that clay close to where the spawn was, I don't think I need to worry about it too much. So I'm basically going to ignore that for now, and I'm just going to focus on picking up some of these so I can actually set up a pretty decent farm when I get to my house. So let's go into our inventory. Let's see. I'm gonna eat this pineapple. Now, if you okay, so let's actually craft a flint lighter, because why not? I don't have the patience to go and do the bow one. So let's where is it? There it is. Let's put it on my 5 slot. Now, if you press 5, you can actually light a stick on fire and make it into a campfire. I'm not gonna do that because I want that, but going back into my crafting, you can make an unlit campfire just by sacrificing 1 wooden piece. So you place that down, and then basically with oh, can I? Yeah, there we go. I can place it. Leave. Okay, there we go. So I can light it on fire, and then interact, and then in my crafting we can craft meat. So put it in there, put that in there. And also let's make some pulp, because pulp is going to be useful to us a bit later on, so let's do that. Nice. Okay, so oh, we found some corn. Now I don't actually care about corn, not right now. We can always pick it up later. This snapdragon is also good for I think it's some kind of potion. I forgot which one it is, but it's useful, so pick it up. There's only a couple of things that are useful for this, so I'm only gonna be recommending you guys pick those up. For example, the elderberry bushes, the other types of berries, they're generic fruit and vegetables, so you don't really have to care too much about those. Now, as you can see, we have some bamboo things because we picked up the bamboo sticks. I don't know if we have the, it doesn't look like we do. Oh, that's a wicker bed. That's actually quite nice. If I can get a few more bamboo sticks and a rope, this is going to be actually quite a good bed. I wasn't expecting to get a bed at such an early point, but it seems we're actually doing quite well. Considering we've only been playing for about 18 minutes, this is already looking pretty decent for us. So with these bamboo blocks, we're going to build with these, I think, for the roofs. And also we're going to make chests, because as far as chest goes, most have in between sort of like 6-9 slots, storage slots. A bamboo chest, on the other hand, has 15 storage slots, which is, I think, the most that you can get in a single container that I've seen. It's definitely among the highest. So as long as you spawn on an island that has bamboo, you should be fine, honestly. Now let me go ahead and try and get that over there, because I see some either flint or clay. I think it's flint though by the coloration. Yes, so that is flint. You hit it and there you go, you get flint. We're gonna need quite a bit of flint to make ourselves arrows and a few other things. Not too many things, but flint is definitely useful. If you have in between 100 and 200. That should last you quite a while. At least that's what ended up happening for me. 150 I think I had ish was enough for quite a long time, because you don't really use it for building, you just use it to craft items, and the items that you craft you don't usually craft that many of, so you should be fine. Okay, so let's go back into there. Oh, I'm in my inventory, whoops. Okay, so there we go, I can craft a few more of those, so now I have a couple of more bolts. I can actually kill some predators if they do decide to attack me, which hopefully they don't, because I don't actually want to be attacked at this point. I just want to explore the island, see what else it has to offer, which hopefully is quite a lot. This is already looking like a promising island. It has a cave system, it had bamboo, it has bananas from what I can see. It has all the plants that I was actually hoping to get. If I didn't get a place like this, I would probably just reset until I found something similar. But we managed to get it on the first try, so that's actually not bad at all. Now, another thing that I would recommend that you guys hunt down is horses. Horses, when they die, they give you 1 horse hide, and they give you, I think, 5 pieces of meat. They do take more arrows than the pigs or the wolves or the pumas. They have more HP. They have less HP than bears. Bears take the most amount of shots that I've seen as of right now. But as things go, they do take quite a bit, but they give you a lot as well. Now, this is actually something that I've not found on an island, a starting island at least. I've not seen paintings on a beginner island before, so I'm gonna pick that painting up because I think that's cool. We're gonna pick up planks because they're actually very, very useful in crafting. Okay, so we've got some pigment jars and pigments. I'm not gonna pick these up just yet, because I don't think I need these, and I might as well just leave them here so I kind of have them as a landmark. I've missed one thing though, so let me backtrack and pick up the thing over there. So let me have a look at what this is. It's a table with some vegetable soup. I'll pick that up. We have some roasted meat slices. That's nice. We have an iron knife, which is going to be useful because it's better than the stone knife that we just crafted. Okay, okay, okay. I'm liking this. So this is definitely a better spawn point that I had on my last world that I made. So this is, I think, going to be a promising series potentially. So let's try and kill one of these horses. So let's take aim and fire. Take aim and fire. Okay, so it should be 5 shots if I do remember correctly. So there we go. That's number 3. Chase it around. There it is. And get the 4th shot. And this should be the... Oh, I missed. It actually stopped. That's annoying. So, oh, no. It still needs one more. Oh. This is why I hate things that can run around. I would suggest that if you guys want to hunt, you might as well make an enclosed space, and then there we go, we got it. Okay, so I think that was like 5 or 6 shots. So there you go, 5 meat and horsehide. This is great, by the way. This is actually quite nice. We're getting close to the end of the episode though. We have a couple of more minutes, so I think maybe, oh, there we go. We're getting quite a big hit to the FPS. I don't know why. It seems some areas on the map are less optimized than others. I don't exactly know what's going on, but the devs do know that the game needs to be optimized better. They said they're going to be working on it, so I am going to trust them on that one. And hopefully these FPS issues are going to be resolved within, I would say, like a week, a few weeks, within the first month of the game being on Steam. I would hope that that's the case. I don't really like it when these FPS issues sort of tend to linger, but fingers crossed and it's going to be resolved quickly. If you guys have any similar issues to me, then you would probably be best advised to leave that sort of feedback to the developers so that they have a... Oh. That is a sleeping predator. I don't wanna mess with that guy because I don't think I have a lot of arrows. Yeah, so I can't really craft anymore, as you can see, because I need a few more sticks. So until I pick up these 2 sticks over here, there we go, I picked those. Oh, okay, so it's awake. That is a panther, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's craft, there we go. So now I have 13. Even if I miss 1 or 2 shots, it shouldn't be the end of the world. So let's take aim at the thing, shoot it. See, it runs towards you. It makes it more predictable when it comes to trying to kill it. Once you get 2 shots into it and it's low on HP, it runs away, but the 3rd shot is going to put it down. So this is much easier to get meat because it's much more predictable how the AI is going to sort of path. This is why I prefer to hunt predators over hunting herbivores, because herbivores are a pain in the ass to track, especially with the inconsistent frame rate that I'm getting in this alpha build of the game. So get the 2nd shot off, it's going to run away. And now as it's running away, you can get the 3rd shot easy enough. As you can see, no wasted ammo as compared to the other ones. That crab was asleep, that's funny. We'll kill it. Get the crab meat, I guess, and the carapace. Okay, no more inventory space for the carapace. Now, it's getting to nighttime, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk my way over to the small island over here, and then I'm going to make a campfire. Because I don't want to get caught off guard by anything, because I'm not going to be able to see very well in the nighttime. So what I'm going to do is go into my section here, and I can't make a campfire because I don't have wooden pieces. Okay, so what my next option is going to be is to find a stick on the ground, or conversely, I can drop a stick on the ground if I have one. Oh, do I not have any anymore? Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe if I can drop a piece of hay, is that going to work? Hay, no, I can only pick it up. Well, that's a shame. So let's eat the roasted meat. As you can see, you go from hungry to not hungry anymore, which is awesome. Now, okay, I really wish that I could have... okay. Let's see, can I craft a torch? Just so I can have a bit of light. Okay, so I need to make a torch. Can I make a torch? That's the question. And no, I cannot make a torch. Well, I guess then we're gonna have to do this outro for the episode in complete darkness. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this first episode. I am going to be giving you facts on how much damage weapons do, which ones you should craft over the other ones. I'm going to help you guys to not waste any resources. I'm going to help you guys pick up the items that you're going to want to have. And hopefully, you guys will find this a very informative walkthrough of the game. I do know, I think, pretty much almost everything about the crafting in the game. I know all the recipes. I know kind of the progression that you should be sort of looking to have. And ideally, hopefully, it should give you guys a very good idea of what does what in the game and how you are going to have the easiest time setting up a good base. So with that being said, leave a like on this video. Hopefully, if you did enjoy, you will subscribe and stick around for more. I will see you guys in the next episode of my Ylands series, and I will wish you guys a good day. Goodbye.